on the show. It's the Milwaukee Brewers and the Arizona Diamondbacks. All right, we'll be back to get this. And getting the start for Arizona, number 53. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him? All right, first pitch coming up. Christian Yelich up now for the Brewers. The 1-1. This one smashed down the right field line. And that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And it's a double to start the game.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
At the plate, Jackson Chourio. The 1-1 is cut on and missed to the pitch upstairs. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Yelich at second with nobody out. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout. And there's one away. Let's take a look at the Brewers lineup. And Chris, this group has been struggling to put up runs lately.
Well, they haven't been on base a ton, and even when they are, they haven't been hitting very well with runners on base. So they need a player or two to really step up, have some quality at bats, hit according to the situation, and sort of break out of this. I think if they do, the rest of this lineup will follow.
Man at second. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Handles, throws to first. 2 away.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
And now it's William Contreras.
It's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed. He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
Got him. Out number 3. So a leadoff double, but they can't cash it in. And now the Diamondbacks will get their first turn at bat. No score. We go to the bottom of the first, and taking the ball for Milwaukee, Kyle Harrison. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him. Ketel Marte stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Here's a 1-2.
Nope, that's inside.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Batting second. Shortstop.
Time to take a look at the Diamondbacks lineup. Chris, this is an offense that puts the bat on the ball. Tough outs pretty much throughout the lineup, and they have fewer strikeouts than any other team in the league.
Yeah, Boog. Facing a lineup like this keeps you on your toes. You have to make plays for your pitcher. This offense always seems to apply pressure. Plus, if they run the bases hard, it just adds another dimension to their game.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, you know, it was a ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough to, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
2 down, bases empty. And now the right fielder, Corbin Carroll. Swings through that one, out in front that time. This one in the air. And that is the third out of the inning. Scoreless after one. Back here in the desert, top of the second, Jake Bauers up now for the Brewers. Ball to strike.
Nope.
Just
that's
missed.
outside.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
That one
Ball
misses.
four, take the base.
So a leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Stepping in, Garrett Mitchell. Swings and misses. And the count 1-2. No score here in the second. Swings and misses. Went back to the changeup, and it was successful. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Now it's going to be Sal Frelick. Line drive and a base hit right there. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Batting 8, shortstop, Cooper.
Now it's the shortstop. Here's a 1-1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Two on, one out. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Got him looking for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Well, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in place somewhere, and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
Now a chance for David Hamilton. In the air, left field. And that's the third out. No runs, a hit, 2 left. Down to the bottom of the second. We're tied, 0-0. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Diamondbacks, Gabriel Moreno. Here's a 2-1. Fastball for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Got him out on the front foot. Couldn't keep the hands back long enough and played right into the hands of the pitcher.
Here's Gurriel. This one in the air, center field. Mitchell settles underneath it. 2 down.
Batting 6, third base.
Nato comes in to take his cuts. Two down, nobody on. Tap back to the mound. And he beats it. He's safe.
With 2 outs, you just want to find a way to keep the line moving for the next guy. So an infield single right there does the job. Nicely done, just putting it in play and getting down to first to keep this inning alive. You never know what might come next as a result.
Now at the plate, Ildemaro Vargas. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a ground ball. It's through for a hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits. Now up next for Arizona, Gino Groover.
Gino Groover.
Two on, 2 outs. In the air to left center, Chourio on the move. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Back here at Chase Field, here's the Brewers DH, Christian Yelich. Here's a 1-1. And a foul ball. The 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Off the
Ball
plate
inside.
2 balls, 2 strikes. And there's a ball.
That's it.
Out towards right center field. Troy on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch.
Up next for Milwaukee.
And
left
here's a look
fielder,
at how he's
Jackson
using his pitches in
Chourio.
this one. Jackson Chourio digs in now. The 1-1 is fouled off. Liner, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Up next for Milwaukee, second baseman Bryce
Siggy, he hit that ball right on the sweet spot. According to StatCast, the exit velo 110 miles an hour.
Yeah, Boog. I mean, that right there is an absolute missile. And he just put a great swing on it, squared it up perfectly. Those are the ones that feel really good.
This is Bryce Terang. Hit hard, base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
All over that one right there. Big rip off the bat there. Some seriously loud contact on that knock. Didn't bring in the run, but he got him that much closer to taking the lead here. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Next for the Brewers, William Contreras. Fights that one away, still 1-2. 2 on, 1 out. Got it swinging for the strikeout. Well done behind the dish.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. That one almost got him.
3-2, 2-out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
2 on, 2 outs. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. Top of the 3rd, no score. And that'll load the bases.
Take your base.
So close to getting out of it right there, but this inning still has life.
Garrett Mitchell up now for the Brewers.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
1-1 now. Swing and a bouncer. They take the force out to escape a bases-loaded jam unscathed. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Bottom of the inning, and here's the rookie center fielder, Tommy Troy.
Center fielder, Tommy Troy.
Strike two.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Here's a 1-2. Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Here's a 1-2. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. And that's strikeout number 100 on the year.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide.
That's ball two.
And what happens is because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
2-2 now. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Geraldo Perdomo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. On the ground, could be two. Over to Terang, one. Over to Bowers, that's two. One hit in the inning, but no one left. 3 innings complete, no score. Welcome back, and now on the mound to start the fourth, Trey Jamison.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Sal Freeland getting ready to hit. And that misses. And a count 2-1. The Diamondbacks with some movement in the pen. Brandon Garcia, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Fouls one off. 2-2.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
In the air to left down the line. And that one is foul, so we'll try it again. On the ground. Fires to first on the run, but he beats it out. And the leadoff man is on with an infield single.
Well, he did all he could at short to try to make an amazing play and almost got it done, but good hustle down the line, and that's an earned infield hit.
Go ahead run on base. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Chopped left side. And foul ball. Fourth inning underway, no score. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, it gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters. And more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on.
Here comes Christian Yelich. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Top half of inning number 4. And downstairs.
Nope, that's down.
Just
that's out.
missed. Jackson Chourio in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And the 3-1. Now he breaks his bat. And that is that. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Back here in the desert, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Corbin Carroll stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Sliced hard but foul. The 1-2. Line to left, and that's a fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. Runner holds at second, so another base hit could get us the first run of the game.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. Now let's see if they can put up the first run of the game.
Here's the catcher to hit, Gabriel Moreno. Man at second. Swing and a pop-up. Bowers should have this one. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. And the throw's offline. Safe at third.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel.
Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
This is the classic manufacturing a run situation. A runner at third, less than 2 outs, and a golden opportunity to bring him home.
The 1-1. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
1-2 now. Out towards right center field. He's got it. Runner tags for home. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
So no one on after the sac fly. So now it's Nolan Arenado. That one ripped but foul. Two down, nobody on. Out to short. Throw over to Bowers, and they get Arenado for the out. That ends the frame. We've played 4. It's the Diamondbacks 1 and the Brewers nothing. You're watching Brewers baseball on The Show Wisconsin. Back here at Chase Field, all set for the start of the inning. Jackson Chourio up now for the Brewers. Right side, hard hit. Marte throws to first in time. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Second baseman, Bryce Terang.
Now it's the second baseman, Bryce Terang. The Brewers down by a run, and we're at the top of the 5th. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Next pitch misses way outside. This to third. And the first two set down in the top of the fifth.
Up next for Milwaukee, catcher William
Torey Lovullo is out of the
Contreras.
dugout, and he's going to make a move here. Trey Jamison gives way, and he leaves in a one-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching
So out of the pen for the Diamondbacks, Brandon Garcia. This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters. Here's the Brewers catcher now, William Contreras. Two down, nobody on. That's in there. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Brings it in for the 3rd out. Nobody left for Milwaukee. They're down 1-0. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Digging in, Ildemaro Vargas.
First baseman Ildemaro Vargas.
The 1-1. That one
Ball,
almost
that's
got him.
high.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. A solo shot. And they add to their lead. It's 2-0.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Next is the designated hitter, Gino Groover.
Ball.
But you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Just missed. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. So the call stands. Still one challenge left for them. And that one wrapped foul. In the air, right field. And there's one away.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, center fielder
Tommy Troy now at the plate. Ball to strike. The pitch. Right there for a strike.
Ball 2.
One out, base is empty, and a run in. Last half of inning number 5. That
Ball
one
3.
misses. Ball 3. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Brings it in. That's out number 2.
Up next for the Diamondbacks.
So back to the top of the Arizona lineup. Ketel Marte up to the plate.
He
That's a
really
ball.
committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Got him. And that is that. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. Jake Bauers
Leading off
up now for the Brewers.
First baseman, Jake Bauers.
The 1-1. Swings over the top of that one.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
1-2 now. This one in the air, center field. Troy settles under this one. One down.
Up next for Milwaukee, center fielder Garrett Mitchell.
Garrett Mitchell will hit next. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. That one lifted to left. 2 up, 2 down.
Up next for Milwaukee, right fielder
Sal Frelick up now for the Brewers. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top half of the 6th. In there with the knees. That is strike 2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They trail it here 2-0.
Rolling down the highway, get on board. Down the Mississippi Valley, starting in the north. 1,000,000 odd miles like the water.
Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Jarrett Koenig.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Leading off, Geraldo Perdomo.
For the Diamondbacks, shortstop Geraldo Perdomo.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Movement in the bullpen. Joel Kuno up and throwing. McGill also getting ready. Into left center for a base hit.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
This is Corbin Carroll. Now this one gets away from the catcher. No advance, though. This one in the air right field. Frelick running hard to get him. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double.
They're cooking with gas, Brew. 2 runners in scoring position with no outs and a great chance to keep doing damage with swings like the one we just saw for the automatic double. Looking to keep it going. Pass me that popcorn.
Gabriel Moreno, the next to hit.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
The D-backs trying to break this one open here in the bottom of the 6th. Out to center. Mitchell gets there. He's under it. Brings it in. Both runners tagging. He makes it to third. Good base running to move up with only 1 out.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. The 1-1.
That's ball 2.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. Carroll takes his lead at third with 1 away. Way inside, gets out of the way. Payoff pitch. Got him swinging.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, third baseman.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Jared Koenig done for the night, and he leaves a runner at third. So we'll see how the next pitcher deals with that when we get back. So the Brewers bring on a new pitcher from the pen, Trevor McGill.
Important job for him to do right now with that runner on third as they try to add on to their lead. Just needs 1 out to get out of it. So this is a huge matchup in this game right here.
Here's Nolan Arenado.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
McGill, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. That one fouled off.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. They limit the damage here. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 7th inning coming up. It's the Diamondbacks 3 and the Brewers nothing. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Jonathan Loaisiga.
This guy's a strike thrower. He's done an excellent job of avoiding walks so far this season.
And the batter will be the shortstop. The Brewers in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at bat out of him right here.
And a 1-2.
That's a ball.
Now a pop-up on the infield. Vargas. 1 away.
Up next for Milwaukee, third baseman David Hamilton.
David Hamilton up now for the Brewers. Just missed.
That's out.
Activity in the Arizona bullpen. Taylor Clark, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Ginkel getting cranked up as well. The Diamondbacks leading by 3 here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
That's hard hit on the line. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but you'll take that swing and that result every time.
One out. Runner at second. Christian Yelich digs in now. Man at second. Hit hard but foul off to the left. The 1-2.
That's ball 2.
Now a pop-up on the infield. Arenado under it. Out. Number 2.
Bill, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Now the left fielder, Jackson Chourio. Man on second, 2 down. Yeah, that's fouled off. Good job to fight that one off. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. That's the first cutter we've seen today, and it was effective. Brewers strand 1. They trail it here 3-0. Back here in the desert, bottom of the 7th, Ildemaro Vargas stands in now for the Diamondbacks. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Touches down. That's a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Now Chino Groover. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. That misses. Ball 2. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Man at first with 1 gone. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Tommy Troy. That one is absolutely belted. And it's off the wall, but foul.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Here's a 2-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Well, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Hit on the ground to short. Whips it to first. They get the out on Marte. That's out number 3. 1 left for the Diamondbacks, but they lead at 3-0. Back here at Chase Field, we go to the 8th. Bryce Terang up now for the Brewers.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Here's a 1-1. Hauls it in for the out. And next will be the cleanup hitter, William Contreras. On the ground to the left.
That ball's
and
foul.
That's just foul. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. That one missed. The D-backs leading by 3, and we're in the top of the 8th. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Up next for
Now here's Jake Bauers.
Jake Bauers.
To third might be 2. Arenado to second, double play. They can't seem to break through. Inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Diamondbacks 3 and the Brewers nothing. This is Brewers baseball. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Joel Kuhnel.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
Stepping in, Geraldo Perdomo.
Diamondbacks, shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo.
That's off the inside corner. 3 balls and a strike.
You know, these D-backs putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. The numbers help tell the story. I mean, they've been sitting fastball, and it's paying off in a big way so far with 6 hits against that pitch alone.
Man at first, Corbin Carroll stands in now for the Diamondbacks. That one fouled off, 2-2. Inside, almost got him. Three-two now. Sets him down looking. Went back to the slider, and it was a good idea.
Tremendous job of bringing that ball back over the plate. He gets just enough of it to get the call. And tell you what, as a hitter, it starts out of the zone. It looks really far away, and for it to catch the outside corner, you just have to tip your cap to the pitcher.
Here's a 1-1. Man at first, 1 away. Close, but called the ball. And the count is 3-1. Challenge from behind the dish here. And it's a called strike after the review. They'll keep their remaining challenge. The 2-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Perdomo, the base runner at first with 1 out. This one in the air. Hamilton. 2 down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Next to hit for Arizona, Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
You have to be careful throwing him breaking pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
That's ball 2.
Three-two now.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Payoff pitch. And down on strikes he goes, and the inning is over. 1 left for Arizona, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Welcome back. And here comes the closer, Paul Sewald.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Inside, ball 2.
Next
Ball match
offering misses.
outside.
Ball 3.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Fought off foul. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Well, the first batter, it's always a big one for the closer. I mean, you get that punch out, you get settled in, you feel like you're in command out there on the mound from the jump, and kind of prevents any doubt from creeping into your mind or the fielders that are playing behind you that, you know, you're going to wrap this thing up.
He'll challenge, thought that was a ball. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. In the air, right field. Carroll on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there are 2 outs.
Up next for Milwaukee, shortstop Cooper Pratt.
So they're down to their final out. Now it's the shortstop, number 12. One strike away. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that'll do it.
Another outing, another save. That's his 20th of the season, and this was a good example of why they rely on him so heavily in these close games.
The shutout in this one, 3-0 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shelby. Thanks for joining us.